Monique has decided, I'm tired of appeasing other people. I'm tired of keeping quiet. I'm tired of, feeling disrespected or feeling critiqued or feeling like I've done something wrong and I hadn't. Okay. And so we get this situation with Sherri Shepherd. I believe Sherri Shepherd and Kym Whitley, I don't know if they were doing their podcast or an interview and whatnot, but they were talking about The Reading, which is a horror film on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a viral clip from it that's going around TikTok where Monique goes, what did she say? She said something like, them kids and you too, right? It's a viral sound on TikTok from this movie called The Reading. The Reading, oh, it's on BET Plus, I think. Okay, BET Plus starring Monique, and it came out last week, I think. All right. And so Sherri Shepherd basically, says, Monique, she gets into a lot of trouble and stuff like that. And, she's been blackballed in Hollywood and whatever. Just basically setting up this preface for what she's about to talk about, which is this movie. But then she goes, I recently just got done, viewing The Reading and whatnot. And that movie is so good and it's so this. And as female comics, a lot of the times we are underrated and undervalued. And there's a reason why she won the Oscar for Precious and stuff like that. Sherri Shepherd now and Kym Whitley, they're both catching some heat from Miss Monique herself. So let me go ahead and show y'all what sis said.
Monique got blackballed by Hollywood. Monique won the Oscar for Precious for a reason. Like I said, people underestimate comics. She's really, really good. She's a great actress. Now, personality-wise, she's always getting in trouble. If it's not with another comic, D.L. Hughley, it is with the industry. It's somebody. But this movie, The Reading with Monique, when I tell you, I almost turned it off. This sucker it scared me. But Monique is funny in it too.
So then you guys, Monique responded on her Instagram page and she said, hello, Sherri Shepherd and Kym Whitley. First, thank you for the compliments regarding my talents and performance in The Reading. I couldn't help but notice, though, that you two said because of my personality, I'm always getting in trouble. You then attempted to show a connection between my personality and being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother D.L. Hughley. In addition, you two, within the same breath, mentioned how we as comics are underestimated. And I think what Sherri meant by that was the fact that, comics, a lot of the studios don't want to put comics in horror films and drama films and stuff like that because they're comics. You typecast them for comedies. I believe that's why she said that, right? Monique goes, first thing, kids with their parents, criminals with the law, and slaves with their masters get in trouble. Ooh. And last time I checked, I don't fit into any of these categories to get in trouble with anyone mentioned. Do you two? Whoa, she's not playing no games. Okay, Monique said, do not try me. She went ahead and said, when you two say we as comics are underrated and you, Sherri, Kym, and I are ironically all black female comics, why do you think we're underrated? My personality is of such where I have to speak up against injustices so we can stop being, as you both said, underrated. And if you notice, I haven't ever started a conversation about you two that involved any negativity in any way in all of the years that I've known you two. Oh my God. Monique is basically saying, I've never talked about y'all two, so why is y'all talking about me? Ciao, okay? Then she says, check my resume. I don't go knocking on anyone's door saying things I can't substantiate. But some people have a problem with me because when they knock on my door with the BS, I answer. Anytime the team of you two sisters would like to speak with the team of my husband and I, we welcome it. Thank you again for the compliments, though backhanded, and please know, regardless, I still love both to life. Not everything is worth a response. Not everything, was meant as an attack. And so she actually made some really valid points when she talks about the thing about getting in trouble, right? She talked about getting in trouble and basically said, I'm not a child, with their parents. I'm not a criminal with the law. I'm not a slave with their master. How, as a grown-ass woman, can I get in trouble? I agree with that. I do agree with that. But then, and again, we're playing with semantics, right? What Sherri Shepherd meant was, getting in trouble as far as you're always in controversy. Your name is always in conversations, and they aren't the most positive conversations. And so, obviously, you're not literally in trouble. Your name is just always in some mess. And that's a fact. And then she basically says, you say that I'm underestimated, as a comic. And, Monique then kind of like makes this connection. Well, the reason why I'm so underestimated and undervalued and underrated is because I am a Black female comic. And the reason why I do ruffle feathers and I do speak out is so that myself and people like me are no longer underestimated, which I did feel like is a valid point. I do feel as though you may not like what Monique has to say, and you may not, agree with how she goes about things. But I do believe Monique responds to what she feels as though are injustices against her. A lot of the times you do have to speak out against injustices, especially when it goes further into a systemic issue. But at the same time, sometimes you just need to shut the hell up to save yourself from the drama. And I feel like Monique, she likes the drama, because why else? Why else would you be clapping back and responding to every single thing? I mean, I feel like at this point, Monique likes the drama. You like the drama, sis. You like being a part of the drama, because in my opinion, I felt like it was no reason to even dignify what Sherri and them said with a response, especially a 2-page dissertation. Like, this is a whole mess. And then she goes on to say, I've never talked about you guys. And so when you come knocking, I'm going to respond. And again, I agree with that. You know what I mean? Like, she has every right to respond. I've never heard Monique talk about Sherri Shepherd. I've never heard her talk about Kym Whitley or anything of those sorts. But again, because you're able to respond, because you can respond, should you? You think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth your energy, Monique? I mean, I'm just saying. Now, if I was Sherri Shepherd, I would lean into this, okay? And this is the aspect of the story that I really care about. If I was Sherri Shepherd, I would really lean into this. I would address this tomorrow morning, if she hasn't addressed it already, onto the show. They posted this 3 hours ago, so I'm assuming that, Sherri hasn't addressed it. However, if I was Sherri Shepherd, I would address this tomorrow morning on that damn TV show. And I know the ratings are all right, but the ratings could be better. Okay, Sherri Shepherd does not need to be afraid of confrontation if she wants to grow in the talk show space. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.